The season has progressed really, really well, and I think so much of that is that there's so many of the girls who were brand new to triathlon, um, but they were really accomplished athletes in individual sport, single sport, and for them to just kind of mature as a triathlete has been, really great to watch. And because they've had a great trajectory, a great learning curve, we're really moving into a space of thinking competitively as opposed to just thinking as an introductory program.
Honestly, like everyone, we all kind of came in. Some people weren't like triathletes before this. We all just kind of came in a little bit blind, and watching everyone improve from the very first week, that very first preseason was actually incredible. Because everyone had their strengths coming in as well. Like some people were swimmers, some people were runners, and now like doing all three sports together, you can really see where their strengths shine through and their grit and like determination to keep improving, and just watching everybody like put their all in every single week, even if it doesn't come out the way we want it to, has just been like, I just feel so happy for everybody. Like everyone's so amazing.
About the first three races or so were pretty difficult just because one, they were back to back like every weekend, and then our training would be a little bit different just because we try to get rest in, but then it'd be another race the next weekend. After that, it became a little bit more easier just because I got the hang of the training and what days we did bike, what days we did swim and run. And then actually having a brick practice, which is just hard bike and then hard run after, was a lot helpful just to get used to how the race would be in a way.
The biggest thing that came out of the last couple of weeks was just recovery. Like we had really just been racing hard and then still trying to get some training in, and the girls were right on a bubble of fatigue going into that fourth weekend in a row, and then just having that moment to just exhale, let the mind, the attitude, the body kind of fix and repair and reset, and then having that little bit of that hunger now going into the regionals because they've just had that break. And so it's been, the races that we've done so far this year have really been the experiences for the girls to know what they don't know, because there was just no way to kind of educate them or coach them to that until they really experienced it. And so each racing opportunity was one more brick in that experience foundation, to where I feel like we've seen everything that we're going to see, and the girls kind of have wrapped their head around what might come down the pike at regionals this weekend.
It's been really good for academics, having the time to actually sit down and do homework and stuff. It's been good too to like give your body some rest, because we've had a couple like recovery days, weeks-ish, and we had a little bit of a hard week to just kind of like slow down and then build up and then slow down again leading into regionals, because like we got to really assess all of our progress of those 4 races. We really just like saw a bunch of different things, like different weather, different like courses, different elevations of hills, and just that random stuff. So having these like couple of weeks to really chill and sit down allowed like me personally to focus more on like those minor aspects of my performance that could be improved, like the way down to the way I'm like holding my foot like on the pedal on the bike. That really could make a difference. But when you're doing like back to back, you're like, what's fastest, like what can I do faster, and like etc. And just building up that fitness, and now it's like we have the time for our fitness to sort of settle in and then like kind of show up again. So that's been really nice.
It really just shows how far we've come in training and our races as well. I've seen a lot of us and our endurance actually build up over the past few weeks or so, especially mine, I'd say.
It's kind of hard to like even like let it sink in, because like the season went by so fast, and like it feels so great to be a part of the first, because women's triathlon, like it's kind of still a pretty new sport, like they haven't really been established yet, and just like watching everyone like have so much love and like so much excitement, and just like letting this team space has been amazing. Like we've all been growing.
There's that sense of accomplishment that comes out of struggle, right? That comes out of a challenge to where it's a stretch goal, and you're not sure what the outcome is going to be. And I think we all feel now that we're kind of hitting into the postseason that swelling pride inside of ourselves for what we've accomplished so far, and I would say the fight that's in front of us, because we have each person in the team, we have some things that are possible at regionals, to come out of regionals that set us up for where we will be at nationals. And it's not a cakewalk, right? We have a fight in front of us to accomplish some of those goals, and there's a lot of really experienced teams out there that we're kind of in the mix with, and so we're excited to just see how that all plays out. That stretch goal is, if we could move up a spot or hit top 5, would be one of the goals that we're really kind of striving for. The other goal is to perform well enough at regionals to where we would be in the B heat at nationals.